Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We are from the Ruminant Group. So our topic today is about HW11885. You guys know what is HW stand for in our case? Homework.
Hookworm.
No, it isn't. It is hardware disease in cattle. Okay, so these are our members. Peatus, Jalavi, ปฐมวันรัตนาพรพนิชนันท์ and we Susha. Okay, and these are our lovely advisors. Okay, so our life for today it is separated into three categories. First is case study, next is discussion, and the last one is suggestion for the farm. Okay, let's start with case study. So we arrived to the farm on January 29, 2020. The signalment of our cow, it is a 6-year-old female Holstein cow, code 11885. She has a body weight of 400 kg and body condition score 2 out of 5. And these are the chief complaints. She is depressed, decreased appetite, decreased milk production, and she is isolated from the group. The patient history, she is in third priority and lactating for 1 month, and this clinical sign presented for 2 months. For farm history, they feed the roughage and concentrate 2 meals per day. And they give the FMD vaccination and deworming the last time on November 2019. And they also found the metal foreign body in stomach of a lot of culling cow. And for the physical examination, the only sign that is abnormal is the respiratory rate. It is higher than normal. And for initial plans for that day, we are suspected the hardware disease. So from the history of the farm, so we decided to do the metal detector and lifting the cranioventral abdomen, or we can call it bamboo test, for the detection of hardware disease. And we did a complete blood count, blood chemistry, and fecal examination to rule out the systemic disease. After we did a metal detector, we found a positive result at ventral midline around T8 to T9. This is a video where we did a metal detector test. So you can see that you might not see it, but the gauge is going up to around 30. And for the complete blood count, we found the hyperproteinemia. And for the red blood panel, we found the decreased MCH and decreased MCHC. And we also found the hemoglobinemia, hypohemoglobinemia. And the BUN and ALT, in this case, BUN is uninterpretable and ALT is decreased, but this parameter is insignificant in cattle. And simple flotation show the negative result. For tentative diagnosis in this case, on this day, we suspected the hardware disease in this cow. So the treatment for today, we decided to give the magnet bar by the magnet introducer. And for further plans, we decided to do a monitor the vital sign the next time we come, and we check the CBC, biochemistry, and fecal examination. And we check the location of the metallic foreign body by using the metal detector again.
On February 11, we came back again to follow up. Physical examination, her heart rate was 80 bpm. Respiratory rate was 52 bpm or tachypnea. Normal hand sound and lung sound, pelvic mucous membrane, CRT less than 2 seconds. Body temperature was 102.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Rumen contraction sound was complete and rate was 2 times per 2 minutes. And also found loose stool on that day, so we decided to evaluate rumen content by luminosynthesis. When we check location of metallic foreign body and magnet bar by metal detector, then found positive result only one position at the ventral midline around T8 to T9 vertebrae. We assume a bar magnet and metal object may adhere together. And we perform luminosynthesis at left ventral sac of rumen by percutaneous needle aspiration and collect rumen fluid to rule out rumen acidosis. This video will show the procedure. After located the area, shape and scrub with aseptic technique. Then insert a spinal needle through the skin. When the animal was settled, insert the needle through the rumen. And use a syringe to collect the rumen fluid into a container. Then evaluate color, odor, and pH of rumen fluid. The rumen fluid was tepid and light brown color. It's so different from normal appearance in the right picture. That should be olive green to greenish brown. This partially resembles the composition of the diet. If the cow fed on corn silage or straw, rumen fluid have yellowish to brown color. Fed on pasture have green, and fed on high concentration often have olive brown color. The odor of rumen fluid was normal. It seemed like a fermented beef. And we measure rumen fluid pH by pH meter. pH was 6.2, a slightly low rumen pH, confirmed a diagnosis of subclinical rumen acidosis. But a long-lasting pH of less than 5.5 is assumed to indicate subacute ruminal acidosis or SARA. CBC result found slightly low leukocyte and neutrophil. Red blood cell parameters found slightly decrease in MCV, MCHC, and hemoglobin, but it's not significant. Other parameters were normal. But chemistry result found BUN less than 9 mg per deciliter, but no accurate value. Normal creatinine, slightly decreased in ALT, but no significant in TATO. It's not and normal in GDT. And fecal examination found negative on seroprotection. And we use metal detector to detect metallic foreign body in a other lactating cows in this farm. And we found in 16 cows, we found positive metallic foreign body in 19 cows, or 31.67%, and negative in 41 cows, or 68.33%. So tentative diagnosis in this case are hardware disease and subclinical rumen acidosis. For the discussion, we will talk about what is hardware disease. Hardware disease or traumatic reticuloperitonitis can caused by ingestion of metallic foreign body that usually found in cranioventral part of reticulum. Clinical signs of acute phase are ruminal hypomotility, change in fecal consistency, fever, abducted elbow, absence, decreased milk production, cranioventral abdominal pain, anxious, and anorexia. From research in 2018, they found 72% of cattle had ruminal hypomotility, 57% of cattle had to change fecal consistency, and 43% of cattle had a fever. Chronic phase are weight loss, poor hair coat, intermittent anorexia, and other signs like acute phase but no fever. For the left picture is arched stance, and the right picture is standing with elbow abducted. These are the diagnoses for hardware disease. 1. Wither pinch test. If you pinch at the wither of cattle and the cattle have positive dorsiflexor, it indicates that this cattle is normal. But if a cattle have negative dorsiflexor, it indicates that this cattle had a hardware disease. 2. Bamboo test. When leaving a bamboo at cranioventral part of the abdomen, if the cattle have hardware disease, it will be startled and groan because it pain. 3. Metal detector. Grip the probe nearly the skin and find metallic foreign body. If the probe comes near a piece of metal within the body, you will hear a louder sound in the earphone and the higher needle goes in the indicator. 4. Abdominocentesis. It is a method for collect of peritoneal fluid from cattle by using needle and teeth gauge to diagnose peritonitis. And 5. Radiography. The research about hardware disease in 2018 show sharp metallic foreign body direct toward the diaphragm that you can see at the point of the red arrow. And the treatment of hardware disease can divide into two methods. First method is a medical treatment by using broad-spectrum antibiotic and analgesic drug, magnet bar, and limit animal movement. And the second is surgical removal by luminotomy. And the last topic is suggestion. The suggestion for hardware disease. The owner should give magnet bar to all cattle in farm to prevent hardware disease. The owner should buy animal feed from a reliable source and should install a magnet at an animal feed mixing machine to make sure that food doesn't contaminate it with foreign body. And other suggestion for this farm is provide ad libitum lavage. This is the best choice for prevent ruminal acidosis. And is reference. Thank you for your attention.